I'll be teaching you operating system for the semester. So the syllabus of operating system, the syllabus, I have posted it in the Google Classroom. Kindly refer that. So I hope you are all ready for your operating system class now. Let us begin to the class, today's class. Yes? Good. Nowadays, whatever electronic gadgets and whatever the computer system we are using, that system will work because of operating system. So without operating system, we cannot use these electronic systems. Clear? So what is an operating system? Is a software. Operating system is a software which acts as an interface between user of a computer and the computer hardware. Okay, so what is an operating system? Is an interface, or you can say it is a bridge between end user and the computer hardware. Okay, I'll start with one simple example so that you can easily understand it. What is operating system? Okay, so here we have used the term called interface. Yes, interface. What is that interface? Okay, let us take one simple example. If the user wants to switch on the particular fan, if one fan is there, user is there. Okay, if a person switch on that particular switch, the fan should get run, isn't it? Yes. Okay, here the switch will be considered as an interface. So switch is an interface between the user and the fan. Now it's clear. Yes. So anyone can able to access this interface, that is switch. Anyone can able to access. Any kid or any unknown person who can, if they switch on that particular switch, the fan will get run. Okay, it's a simple one, easy to make the task. Okay, it's not necessary that a person must know what is happening behind the switch. It is not necessary. You don't bother about what is happening behind the switch. So behind the switch there are some wires, some circuits are used. Yes. Suppose imagine if the particular interface is not used. Is it possible to switch on the fan by the user? Yes. Yes, it is also possible, but not all the people. Only the experts who can able to work with that wire, they can able to access it. Okay, but what is the main use of interface? It can be accessed by anybody else without knowing what is happening behind that interface. Is it clear? So when a kid or any person, if they switch on that particular switch, automatically the fan will get run. Yes, so it makes the interface makes the work or the task easier. The same way, the user wants to access the hardware. See, this is if your computer have a computer parts. So if the user wants to access these computer hardware, then you need to install the software or program called operating system to run the hardware parts. Is it clear now? Yes, if the user wants to access or they want to activate the parts of the hardware, then they need a interface called an operating system. So operating system, it is a software, or we can say it is a program. Yes. Good. Or we can say operating system is a program that controls the execution of the application program. So we all must know the computer must have at least one operating system to run other programs. A system must have at least one operating system. Clear, girls? Next, operating system is a system software. System software. Operating system is a system software. What is a software first? Software is a set of tested program and documentation. So in the statement itself is clearly given that software, what does a software mean? Software is a tested program. It must be a tested program and documentation. So documentation is nothing but user manual, how to use the particular software. So that is called a software. There are two types of softwares are used. One is application software and another one is a system software. What is an application software? Application software is a program used to perform some specific task. Example, word processor, spreadsheet, web browser, media player, video recorder, etc. So we can say these are all some of the examples of the application software. Say for example, if you consider word processor. Okay, so imagine MS Word. This is an application software. MS Word is an application software. So with the help of this application software, one can create a document, one can format the document, or one can what they can send the document to many person. So whatever the perform, whatever the task you want to perform, that can be done by using this application software. So we can say it is an application software. Next is a system software. So system software is basically operates the computer hardware, or the system software provides a platform for the application software to run. So here operating system is a system software. So here I would like to conclude that operating system is a system software. So it operates the computer hardware. Okay, so here in this diagram, user will use application software. So user will use application software. Good. System software will provide platform to run the application software. So at last, user can access the hardware. Okay, see, example, I'm giving you a simple example. If user is writing a statement called printf, okay, user is writing a statement called printf, printf statement in C program, okay. So printf within the bracket, hello. So what is the use of printf statement? Yes, good. So printf statement is used to print some particular string, some set of strings, yes, on the output device. Okay, so here the printf statement will print hello on the screen. So that is not so simple. Yes, so in C program, if you use printf, so automatically it uses to print some setup statement on the screen. Do you think is it very simple? No, it is not so simple. Here, what operating system will do, it will make a system call to write the statement. Okay, say for example, write, WRITE, write. So there must be a code for the printf statement. Yes, you want the in C program you are using a printf statement. So this printf statement should be executed. So how this printf statement will be executed? So in operating system there is some what a system will call write statement. So this write 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 statement. So this write statement might have some set of lines. So there must be a code for the printf. So using that code, it will be executed. So whenever if you want to give printf statement, we have to write this code. It will be complicated, only experts can write. So operating system make things very easy. So user need not worry about the background duties. Operating system will manage everything. Next is an objective of a operating system. The first objective is convenience, that is easy to use, or we can say it's a user friendly. So operating system should be easy to use. So majority of them are using Windows operating system. So why? It is user friendly when compared to other type of operating system. Our next objective is, the next goal is system efficiency. So this is the main goal for supercomputer and the mainframe computer. So now operating system allows the computer system resources to be used in an efficient manner. And the third goal is ability to solve the problems. Next, operating system services. So again I'll repeat, what is operating system? Is an interface which provides services to both the user and to the programs. It provides user with the services how to execute programs in the convenient way. The operating system provides some services to program and also to the user of those programs. So here the operating system services provide services like program developments, program execution, access IO devices, file system manipulation, error detection and response, accounting. Okay. So these are the different services provided by the operating system. So here, so we have to think that operating system is a software. Operating system is a software which enables hardware, which activate the hardware. So whatever the hardware components present in a computer, to activate these hardware components, we need operating system. Yes, to activate the hardware components, we need operating system. That is software.